It's time for season 2 of the show. Well, all right, welcome. Hello, welcome back to the show. This is season 2. We're gonna get underway this season with a shepherd's pie. I got some leftover mashed potatoes that I made this morning, so they're left over from then. And we have some hamburger meat, a can of peas, some carrots, onions, some mushrooms, and some cheese. And we're gonna finish that off with a nice salad with some fresh spring garden lettuce from the garden of lettuce. In the garden. We'll get underway here by, we're gonna have to brown this meat, but I need to cut this onion up and some mushrooms. I'm gonna grate these carrots up today, and I'm gonna cook that stuff all together, and then we'll assemble the shepherd's pie and bake it. Oh, whoa. Ha, ha. Whoops, just kidding. Don't let that come back and haunt me, please. So, I don't know what most recipes call for. I think people usually just throw a can of some stuff in with the potatoes and the meat. I'm gonna grate my carrots up. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it seems like what I feel like doing. And I'm gonna cook the carrots and the mushrooms and the onions and the meat all together. And try not to grate my fingers. Let's see, that looks like about right. That's probably about a cup. And I'm guessing I'm going to use a 13 by 9 pan. And put all this in, hopefully. Chop a few of these up. A few weeks ago, we had some nice morel mushrooms. Okay, that'll probably be good on our ingredients for this part, and we're just gonna heat this. We got this going at medium, and at this point, we're just gonna mix all this together, put a little bit of some seasoning in there, some pepper, and we'll cook that. I have a pretty lean beef here, so I shouldn't have much to drain. All right, you see here we got the carrots and mushrooms and onions and the meat all cooked up here. The meat's brown, the onions are starting to cook some. The onions will finish cooking up nice and soft in the oven, which I've got the oven set at about 350. And probably bake this once we get it in the pan for 20-25 minutes. But anyway, let's go ahead and get it over here and start assembling it in the baking dish. Okay, I have a 13 by 9 3-quart baking dish. Let's see, first off, I want to put a little bit of cheese down in the bottom of the dish, just because anything with cheese is always good. We've established that many times. And plus, when you put it on the bottom of a glass dish, it just bakes and burns, and it's all crunchy, and you know, let's put all that in there. It's not gonna hurt. I'm just going to dump this whole big mess right here. Right in there. Spread that out. Up a can of peas. It's not quite time for fresh peas yet, but it'd be nice if they were. But these are pretty decent. Canned peas are always good. And we're gonna smear some mashed potatoes out here on this whole thing. All right, then we'll sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top, you know. It's kind of like a cheese sandwich, isn't it? That's pretty cool. And now I'm going to put this in the oven, 350 for 20, 25, 30 minutes, and until it just heats up. It's pretty much mostly cooked anyway. All right, we got some fresh spinach, some buttercrisp lettuce, and some romaine from the garden, and some store-bought tomatoes because it's not July yet, but they're coming, and a couple of mushrooms, and we'll just assemble this salad here. This is like a nut mix stuff to put on salad. It's pretty good. We're pretty limited right now as to what to put in a salad, so take what you get. All right, it's kind of a big piece of lettuce for try to fit in your mouth at once. Now I could do it easily, mouth like this, but we'll go ahead and chop that up a little bit. And in a bowl, still. There we go. There we go. And there's some good spinach there. There's some really nice spinach and lettuce this year in the garden. Everything's doing pretty good because of all this rain. These are some of those slightly expensive tomatoes from the grocery store in a little container to be not named. But they are about the only tomato store-bought that I can actually eat. Because they're still pretty decent and they're really good in a salad. There we go. Look at that. That's a beauty. Got a nice salad made there. And this stuff's probably gonna be quite a mess, I'm sure. But if it ain't delicious, it's certainly messy. Now, probably tastes a lot better than it looks. There you go. Hey, this time on Home Eats, we have Kevin Russell from Shiny Ribs.
Yeah. What do you like to cook when you're at home?
Oh gosh, I just cooked some really good Salisbury steak. You know, it's mostly heavy meat stuff for my son. I got a 16-year-old boy who's eating like a horse. You know, eats everything, loves to eat. But I'll cook everything. I'll cook enchiladas. I'll cook steaks. I'll cook seafood. I still got a lot of good seafood I got from Alaska. I played a Halloween gig up there, and part of the payment was in seafood. They shipped a bunch of seafood down back home with us. I got a freezer full of that stuff. I'll cook everything. I made these cool little things. You know, in the morning, when my kids go to school in the morning, you know, I was trying to think of something quick and easy, so I made the eggs in a little muffin tin, you know, and I put bacon and sausage and eggs, cheese, and made these little muffin-sized things you can pop in the microwave in the morning. 30 seconds. Pretty big hit.
The only thing I like more than cooking is playing bass for Jason Bolin. And here's a look at our upcoming tour dates.
Oklahoma, gonna nail my feet to the ground. Too many stones are in my path, been tripping and falling down. Those Oklahoma City girls are fine, and Tulsa's quite a town. So if I ever get back to Oklahoma, gonna nail my feet to the ground. Folks like me.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. If you wanted to see more of the shows, go to the reddirtnation.com website and select entertainment and go to the Grant's Cooking Show. Thanks for coming. See you next time.